Yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski. Welcome to Stream Recap 536. And today our schedule is going to be a little bit out of whack. So if you're interested in catch events and the intro stuff, there should be timestamps as always that will link you directly to that. But we're starting off with a really good question from Joel Clower. I've got a question. Despite me loving this game and everything, you know, enjoying about it, it's kind of weird. I still find myself getting burned out on PokeMMO. What is your advice for when that happens? Also love your content a lot. Dude, this is a really common thing. People often want to play PokeMMO, but can't find the urge, and I get that. The number one step that I always recommend is, number one, load up a notepad document. Obsidian notes, isn't that a thing that people use? Physical pen and paper, whatever you want, some way to keep notes, and watch my videos 63 tips for PokeMMO, or just do it on your own time, whatever you want to do, and make a list of goals. Making a list of goals that you want to achieve is step one, and have there be some short-term goals, medium-term goals, long-term goals. PokeMMO is a lot like Minecraft, where after you beat the Ender Dragon, most people quit the game and move on, but they want to keep playing. They want to know what to build, but it's difficult to always have ideas and motivate yourself, and that comes in a lot of things. Motivation is temporary. You're not going to always have motivation. It's about discipline and progress and caring about your long-term gains and goals in PokeMMO, and how that can bring joy, right? The long-term commitment to every single day. I berry farm, you know, because I want to do Shiny War, because I really care about being one of the only Iron Men who ever gets potentially top 10 or does very, very well in Shiny War, that kind of thing. Step two, I have a video on this as well called what to do when you're burned out in PokeMMO, I believe. Something around that title. Bored of PokeMMO, how to fix burnout. I have a few videos on this topic. One of the big ones is go try something you've never done before. So many players, I think, log in, you know, they feel stressed. They feel like they need to make money. They need to do this, yada, yada, yada. And you can shake things up. Go play some. You can go jump into PvP right now. Randoms PvP. Go jump into it right now. Randoms PvP. You know, try something new. Try the battle tower. Right? Try the ribbon system. Try looking at new particle effects. I have played this game for over 13,000 hours. If I have new things, new mechanics that I haven't ever touched, I promise you, you still have things to learn, and you still have new things to learn about, right? So try something totally new. Number two, if you're not in a team, join a team, socialize. MMOs historically were very social systems, even more so than the gameplay. Now, I think PokeMMO is a good mix of both, but join a team, socialize, make friends. You know, the social elements really encourage a lot of PokeMMO enjoyment and gameplay. And this is the case with anything long-term, right? So we're social creatures, right? And then finally, if none of this works, take a break. Don't be afraid to take a break, you know? And take a break depending on what your goals are. Maybe you want to take a break for a really long time, right? And you're just done with PokeMMO for a year. There's nothing wrong with that, or forever. There's nothing wrong with moving on from PokeMMO. But I think most people want to play, so I want to hopefully give tips and tricks to help you get back to playing. But sometimes just taking a break, you know, go play a friend slop games with your friends that you made from PokeMMO. Go play Mecha Chameleon or whatever it's called, right? Go play battle golf with your friends. Take a break, go play a different game, go play Skyrim, play an entirely different game from PokeMMO. Go play Overwatch, go play Fortnite, go play something like Fast and shoot them up and yada yada yada. Diversify yourself. Touch grass. Sometimes, dude, I notice myself, I'm lucky enough to play a lot of video games, okay? I have a lot of time to play a lot of video games. And sometimes I'm like, ugh, I don't really want to play video games. And I go out for 1 hour or 2 hours, run some errands, do some chores, go to the grocery store, and I come back home and I'm like, I cannot wait to play games. Sometimes it just takes a 1 to 2 hour break to be like, I can't. It's like grass is greener. I can't believe I was sick. I'm missing it so much, you know? It can't, it's good to have that perspective and have a diverse life in that way. So that's my main tips. Take breaks, socialize, try new things, have goals. That's the main few things. Hopefully that was helpful. Fantastic, important question that so many people run into, dude. Lumia said, yo, I have a new player question that I'm honestly really struggling. I want some advice. I have the Volcano Beast Wings Vanity from back when I played the game a long time ago, but I never ended up finishing my first region back then. I only came back recently. Should I keep or sell them? They're going for a lot right now. How much are they going for? Generally, I'll speak from my personal experience. Every time, I think they've gone down in price, honestly. Every time I've ever sold a Vanity coming back to the game, I've regretted it. Every time I wish I just held on to it for the story. I know it's tempting because it's good startup capital. It's good startup Pokeyen. But PokeMMO, you can make money. You can make money. Money's replaceable. And even like that, you could argue the Beast Wings. You could buy them back one day if you really want to be fair. But only quote unquote only 2 mil. I mean, it's a lot to a new player, 2 mil Pokeyen, but I get that it's good jumpstart cash. But you could just build a Jimmy Run team for if you get all regions done, build a Jimmy Run team for 300k or less, you know, but you breed it yourself and stuff. And then just make 300k Pokeyen a day, you know, from the you'll make that 2 mil in a week, right? I think it's better to keep it for the story and keep it for the nostalgia. Every time I've ever sold a Vanity like that, I almost always regret it. But everybody's different. You have to make your own decision and do what's best for you. That is my thoughts. All right, fellas, we are back with catch event results. Shout out and thank you to the PokeMMO staff members, as always, who put in so much work to host all these events and go through all of them and communicate. In 4th place, we have with a 22 pointer, Real Camper King. Cool name, dude. Congratulations on your reward points. In 3rd place, 167 3rd place. Pretty decent score. We're seeing a bit like lower scores, though. That's honestly a shockingly low score for this event. I put in so many people and so much competition, but at the same time, it's a difficult Pokemon to catch event. 167 to Fayeo. Congratulations, gamer. And then 2nd place, Quintinius. That's a sick name. I feel like that's familiar. Quintinus. Congrats on your 2nd place, 169. First place is also a 169. Wow. Ambitio. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, guys. Congrats on the shiny Yanma Ambit, dude. It's a really fucking cool prize to win, dude. Congratulations. Thank you guys, as always, for anybody who participates in catch events, and I recommend doing them in the future, dude. Good luck, fellas, in future catch events. Today was not our day, but one day, hopefully, before Shiny War. We got about 22 days left. Hopefully, we got 22 days to win a catch event, fellas. Alrighty, fellas, but now we can get into the stream recap intro stuff, our daily catch events, news, talking points, market check, and the achievement showcase. There's a lot to cover today, so let's go ahead and jump into it. First things first, upcoming official catch events from the official PokeMMO game staff members and all that jazz. We've got the first week, okay? This is a big deal. This is part of the 8-week tournament of catch events. If you have not seen the details and information on that, I have a stream recap talking about that. The long-term 8-week catch event is back. This is a big deal. You have a chance to win really rare shinies in the finale of this 8-week long tournament style of catch events, but you have to participate in all 8 weeks. You have a chance for prizes each week, 1000 RP, 6 times 31 Pokemon, and the Iron Man. It's one of your last chances to win some good RP before Shiny Wars as well. This event is on the 11th of July, Saturday at 9 a.m. ET. You have 1 hour to catch Pansear, Pansage, Panpour, and Servine. Nature bonuses on screen. Non-shiny Elemental Monkey up for grabs of your choice. Someone was saying earlier, I didn't think that these had much of a PVM or PvP use. I was like, you know what? These are not a very good reward, but you know, you can't always give the best reward. It's like trading card games. You can't, not every card can be a banger. You've got to have some like limited stuff, some good in draft, or like some slop cards that kind of fill the pack. You can't have everything be good, because if everything's special, nothing is special, right? But someone actually said, no, I forget which one of the elemental monkeys, if not multiple of them, are actually good in certain legendary raids for certain strategies. I'm not familiar with that, but someone's talking about that in a comment. So shout out to them on that piece of information. That is very, very cool. There's 1000 RP up for grabs, and one of the elemental monkeys, of course, and extra qualification points if you actually do place in the event as well. Next up, not one of the 8-week catch events, a normal catch event on Sunday, the 12th of July at 3 p.m. ET at Route 114 in Hoenn. You have 1 hour to catch Seviper, Swablu, and Zangoose for these species bonuses on screen. Nature bonuses on screen, +4 for Timid, +3 for Quiet, and -5 for Brave. There's a shiny Seviper up for grabs. Underrated shiny hunt, beautiful looking shiny. Check it out if you can this Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, there are multiple catch events. Next up, a new official catch event was just scheduled, a Patrouski themed one on Saturday the 18th of July. This is a typo. Saturday the 18th of July. It says in the title, but then it's 18th of July. Fugo Ironworks Sinnoh at 4 p.m. ET. You can catch Pachirisu, Gastrodon, or Luxray, and then nature bonuses are +5 for Calm, +3 for Bold, and there is a shiny Pachirisu. Good Pokemon, good discharge user, just a cool shiny, the pink shiny as well. Good Pachirisu shiny upper grabs, plus that RP as always. Next up, there is this unofficial event that I talked about recently from the maker of the Farm Oracle mod, which I need to check out and do a full video on that mod. I've heard very, very good things on that Pokemon add-on, but he's doing a 2,000 RP reward challenge for anyone who can speed run all of the Elite Fours in the fastest time. That is really fucking, I love this as like a skill-based challenge, and it rewards people for being good at this activity in the game and having a lot of practice and skill in it, which is really fucking cool to see. You do have to use one of the Farm Oracle teams. You'll probably have the mod installed, and you do have to like record a video and have like proper evidence and footage. There's a lot more extra details you can find over on the forums, but it's really cool to host an event like this. Next up, we got more Shiny War news and information about the upcoming update, because especially it's not even just Shiny Wars. We're apparently going to see massive overhauls, major overhauls to the wild encounters within PokeMMO. This is going to change what shiny hunts are viable, what shiny hunts you might want to do. You need to keep an eye on this, because let's say you really want like a shiny Finneon, which is normally a fishing shunt, but for this month or 1 week even during Shiny War, it's a times 5 horde or something like that, like a Quillfish horde. Something like that might happen. This is a big deal, man. Rach says, so someone asked, will we get new horde mons? I mean, you know, some changes like Route 12, no more you need Reno times 5 horde, now that there are Farfetch times 5 horde, etc. You know, changing up Pokemon, yada yada yada. Rage says, I can't go into specifics until the changes are live, but hordes are included in the big overhaul. You'll see a lot of different combinations of hordes, which vary depending on the season, which the seasons will change week by week during Shiny Wars. This could mean that some species become more common or more rare compared to the current system. This may or may not include species which don't currently have hordes. You'll see that when the time comes. All the changes are permanent. Dude, that is really, really interesting. We're literally getting a massive overhaul of how the encounters work in the wild in PokeMMO. We're going to see a huge shakeup. I think shiny hunting kind of needs this. I think it could be a new metagame and era, and I'll take a shakeup like this. There's sometimes where I wouldn't want this shakeup. I think I'll take this shakeup right now, personally. Next up, a little bit more information from Rach. Someone brought up headbutting. Rach said there are some headbutt changes I'd like to see in the future. They may not be included in this one. Just a good little piece of information from the devs to know moving forward. And then someone brought, this is a really cool thing to factor in. Someone was like, you know what? When you change the rarity of wild Pokemon and shinies, it's going to affect the price. Do you guys plan on removing every shiny listing from the GTL like you did during the Prismatic Pearl update? They've done this in the past to protect people from getting sniped who aren't online. If their shinies go up in value, they don't want them like get like sniped at a low price. And then Rach was like, yes, it's a great call. I'll add it to the list. Thank you. This is a very good shout from Joker, so shout out to them. And then next up, we have some fun stuff. I have the biggest collection of mushrooms within PokeMMO. Prove me wrong. I can't prove you wrong. I think this guy, I think he might have it, man. 6,435 tiny mushrooms, 16k big mushrooms. This is the kind of stuff that I love to see in all MMOs, but especially PokeMMO. I love item collections. This is fucking sick, man. Good for you, Wizard. I think you have it, man. Congratulations to you. And then some sad news, but hopefully for the better of everybody. Hyper is no longer a staff member. I don't know what happened there, but the most important thing when situations like this happen, Hyper, dude, he has done so much for the game. He was juggling so much. He's the leader of Team Synergy, if I understand correctly. He works on the Team Synergy website, which is one of the best resources for PokeMMO, and he was a staff member on top of all of this. I think he just had his hands full, and he was doing so much for the game. So I like what Lophax said, and like, it's sad to see you leave, but you know, thank you for everything you did to the community. Like, Hypers was one of the most positive staff members, one of the most positive impacts I feel like I've seen on PokeMMO over my career. He said he wanted to do everything he could for the community. Yeah, this guy is amazing. Hypers says, and he's always in chat. He's in my chat sometimes. Hypers does so much to positively impact PokeMMO. So much love to him, dude. All you can do is pay your respects, right? Next up, we have our daily item market check. We're actually covering a good budget Vanity. It's a little sad to see this item go down in price. I think it should hold a good value, and I love this item. I love this Vanity. In terms of like edgy vanities, I think this one actually works and actually looks cool in my opinion. But it has gone from 4 to 5 million Pokeyen all the way down to 980k, about a million Pokeyen. This is a very affordable, cool Vanity. So I honestly just wanted to shout out Flaming Demon Skull as an affordable, cool piece of drip for any new or mid-game level PokeMMO players. All right, next up, fellas, is the achievement showcase. We have a lot to cover. A lot of people have been doing cool shit in game. Let's go through decently quickly. Okay, Jade Kufu, simple, classic, amazing achievement. Got himself 2 legendaries in 1 month. They're about 20 hours of grind on average, so that's like 40 hours of grinding on average to get those 2 legendaries. So congratulations to you, Jade Kufu. Always cool to see, man. Next up, OT Pokedex completed by Jing. You only do this once, right? You only do this once on your main PokeMMO account, so it's always a cool thing. And it unlocks so much these days, dude. Nice 22 mil cash stack, by the way, dude. Huge flex. Time to prep for the red fight. Good luck to you, Jing, and congratulations, dude. Next up, oh my god, another sad news, more sad post. I mean, it's also beautiful. Not really an achievement, but something I will cherish. It is an achievement. Don't downplay yourself. I am the last survivor of my friend group that played PokeMMO. All of them play League now. It's sad to see so many young men of this generation turn to things like drugs and League of Legends, but you know what? We got to just keep trucking on, guys, and keep spreading positive messages. But I told them to get on the game one last time to mail me one of their storyline Pokemon to my account so I can have a trophy and remember that play group. Like, dude, that is so fucking wholesome and so smart and like forward looking to do. It's sad to see. Much love to you and your friends, Kronos. I hope that you can develop a new friend group that loves Pokemon, and I hope that you can still stay in touch and still play an ARAM here and there if you maybe with your friends and still hang out, you know. But definitely, dude, it's really smart of you and beautiful to keep one OT of each of your friend group that really started playing, and that's a good bit, dude. Much love to you, Kronos. Yeah, surely Classic League will save it, guys, right? It's definitely not. Anyways, Iron Eternal, guys, stop saying your stuff isn't achievement material. Anything you think is. That's the truth of it, man. My first ever item prize, PvP prize on an Iron Man account. For showcasing my account, I grabbed my Articuno and I got ready for trainer runs. Well, not a full run because I'm region locked to Kanto over right now. I got my first 5x31. He's done all these like achievements on his Iron Man account. I got the basis of my account done. I got a Swarm Pokemon, a Payday pickup Meowth, 2 different Teddy Ursas with pickup and the other with Honey Gather. I got a catching Pokemon, Parasect with Damp, Gold Duck, Raticate with Super Fang for alphas, and HM Pokemon, Charizard. It's been really fun to play the Iron Man account. It's been helping on my long study sessions and grinding on my second monitor while watching some online classes or reading some laws, preparing for civil service exams. I think that's like the beautiful part to me, is just like PokeMMO is just side. I love PokeMMO content. The game is a second monitor thing, and it's a good stable thing to always go back to, and I love that it can be that for certain people, you know. I love that. So hell yeah, Iron, thank you for sharing your story, Eternal. Next up, Haribo, 0 phase shiny Torkoal. I didn't realize, is there phases for Torkoal? I don't remember. I haven't shiny Torkoal in a very, very long time. I haven't done many encounters towards a Torkoal. Either way, what matters here is you got a shiny Torkoal at 65,000 encounters. That is fucking sick, dude. Congratulations to you, man. That is very fucking cool to see. Beautiful shiny, underhunted shiny, honestly, still as well. Sana shares some of their shiny hunting journey within PokeMMO. From accidentally killing a Patrat while trying to sketch moves onto my Smeargle. I never even thought about that. What they mean is they were doing double dark grass double encounters, and we're trying to sketch moves on their Smeargle and just didn't have the right mons or whatever to like catch something, and ended up having to kill and losing a shiny Patrat. That is really devastating. That's so unlucky, man. I'm sorry to hear it, dude. And then after that, though, they ended up getting 2 shinies in one day on 3/30/20. So March 30th, 2026, a shiny Tentacruel and a Bouffalont. Bouffalont's an underrated shiny in the same day. And then later on, a month or so, 2 months later, they got themselves the Vulpix at 19,000 encounters, dude. Really cool little, to see someone's like full shiny history like this is really cool. Thanks for sharing, Sana, and good luck on your future shiny hunts. Next up, someone got, I love his name. This guy's name Cooking, and then this account was called like Cooked or Cooking or like Cook or Be Cooked or something. He got a shiny Drowsy on a new account while routing challenge runs. I don't know what you're doing there, but I fucking love it and I want more information, okay? That is sick. He got a shiny Drowsy 3 hours into a fresh account at 118 encounters. 118 encounters. Next up, I love stories like this, man. To see someone be one of the driest players in the game and then their RNG even out is everything you want to see. So a while ago, Kalards posted, I wanted to share this grind I was on for the better part of a year. I went 134,000 encounters dry and I almost hit the unofficial driest leaderboard. I wanted to quit many times throughout this process, but they kept going, and that's the beginning of their story. And now they have an update to their journey. I'm so hyped, I don't even know how to explain it. They randomly egged, I believe, a shiny Bagon. For everyone who is super dry, just keep doing what you were doing and have fun doing it. If you play long enough, if you shunt long enough, RNG has to even out. It will even out. You just have to be a large enough of a sample size to let it even out. If you've ever been super lucky, you will be super dry. If you've ever been super dry, you will get super lucky. You have to just keep going, keep pushing through, and keep enjoying shunting and enjoying the journey and trusting the process. Congratulations to you, Tailords. Next up, this is actually insane. This comes from Kang Zol. He got back-to-back, let me zoom in a little bit, back-to-back swarm shinies, okay? And that's cool and all, right? That's insane. One of them was a Togekiss at 48,000 encounters, and then Absol at about 12,000 encounters. What's even crazier, he bought them both from swarms. I've never gotten a swarm shiny. I need to be, well, no, I'm sorry. I've actually have gotten one during the recent Lunar New Year event, so my apologies. It's new, it's fresh, excuse me. It was a female Nidoran. But this is insane. Back-to-back, number one, the fact that it's rare swarms. The fact that it's Absol and Togekiss. I need to be checking my swarms more, is what I'm realizing. I gotta check my swarms more. And then, look at his last 4 shinies. Someone pointed out in the Discord, so shout out to that person. Not only were the last 2 shinies swarm shinies, his last 4 shinies are like rares, or rare adjacent. Ponyard, Staryu, Togekiss, Absol. I don't know if Ponyard and Staryu are like quite rares, but they're like in that weird like in between, like they kind of are, kind of aren't. This is insane, man. Congratulations to you, Kang. That is a crazy streak to be on, and really fucking 4-6 shinies in a row, dude. Congratulations, man. And then finally, the last achievement of the day, okay? This absolute gamer, Moon Grab. 3 characters hunting legendaries is apparently just not enough. Apparently I need more alts. Thank you, Khaki, for the 16 months. Apparently I need more alts. I still haven't gotten a single shiny. This guy has shunted, or just not, I guess he's trying, the madman is actually trying to shunt legendaries, which is viewed as impossible within Pokemon. It's just too rare and too insane. He has hunted 75 roaming legendaries on multiple accounts. 75. At 20 hours a pop on average, that is 1,500 hours hunting legendary Pokemon. Roaming legendaries. This guy has spent more time roaming legendary shunting than most people have played time in the entire game. This is absolutely insane. Congratulations to you, Moon Grab. This is a fucking sick accomplishment, dude. Alrighty, fellas, about to jump into a Jimmy run, into a trainer run, and making tons of Pokeyen on the Iron Man account. But first, we get to announce the screenshot competition. The screenshot competition winners. Congratulations over to Vincenzo, over to KP Shadow, over to Archon, and then 4th and 5th place was Jules and Rate. Congrats to everybody. Unfortunately, the Iron Man, not placing, but that just means I got to do better next time. Got to spend more time and energy kind of coordinating a story, figuring out a location. Just really planning things out better. I didn't put enough effort into this one, to be honest with you. I was a little too, I had too much going on. I was too busy. I kind of just sporadically, had an idea and I threw it together quickly and then I just tossed it into the void to submit something. But we could definitely do a lot better next time, fellas. But congrats to all the winners, as they obviously earned it and deserved it. Congratulations to you, gamers. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody's name who was on this list. You really allow me to make the content that I do every single day, and I hope I can make it worth your guys' while and add to your PokeMMO journey. Thanks again so much for watching the entire video, and have a great day.